this is just a quick screencast on setting up your CTE responses in MLA format. We're going to take a look really quick at how to set up your page, your responses, and what they should look like in MLA, and then also I'll go over the citation, especially for these first this first unit, because it will change from unit to unit because the anthology is set up in different books. So everything that we're going to be doing in the medieval period will take place with this particular book, and then we'll swap over to another textbook in the next unit, and I'll be glad to share that with you every time. So remember that the top is going to be your last name and the page number. Remember to insert the page number. Most of you will not roll over into a separate page for these CTEs, but if you do, make sure that you're inserting your page number so that you can pagine. Okay, sorry for that distraction. I had a call. I'll call over the intercom. Remember that you need to make sure that you change the text to Times New Roman to 12-point font there, and again making sure that you're inserting that page number so that your pages paginate correctly. Okay, at the top of directly underneath your header is going to be your first and last name, followed by EH 203, which is Introduction to British Lit, my name, and then the day, month, and year date. I'm just going to use today's date as an example. So 31 August 2022 there for you. Your title comes next, one space down from your header, your page header, and we're just going to say Anglo-Saxon values in the dream. Oops, sorry. The dream of the Rood. Okay. Title directly underneath that left aligned is going to be the start of your paragraph. Remember, we're indenting, the start of our paragraph there, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Once you fill out the bulk part of your document with your CTE information, you're going to drop down towards the bottom to do your citation, and that can be on the same page. You don't have to put works cited on there for this particular one. Now, if we were writing a research paper or something like that, obviously you would have a separate page for a works cited. But since we're only dealing with one text, and we're going to just operate with it at the bottom. So the proper citation for this first unit, especially these first texts that we're talking about, all have anonymous authors. Beowulf will also follow suit next week. We'll change it up a little bit when we get to some of the later texts. I had the hiccups. Some later text in this unit, but for now, if we're dealing with an anonymous author, we're going to use anonymous to head off as our author name with a period behind the title of your text and in quotation marks. And then the Norton Anthology of English Literature, remember we're italicizing that because that is the title of the textbook, who it is edited by, what edition we are working with, which is the 10th edition, the name of the publisher, followed by the year published, followed by the page numbers. Remember that to create a hanging indent, to make it correct, you highlight your entire citation. You're going to drag that little triangle rectangle combo right there to the 50. It's going to throw everything to the right to 0.05. Highlight that top line back and take the small rectangle, drag it back over to the 0.00, and you guys will have a hanging indent for your page. So that is the correct citation working in the way to set up your paper in MLA format. Those are your responses for this first week. The first one is due on Sunday by 11:59 p.m. and you'll follow that same template. If you want to go ahead and create a template that you can work with for this semester and just kind of like make a copy and change all of your stuff out so that is always kind of set in stone, that's definitely something that you want to do. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to email me or text me, and I'll be glad to help answer those for you.